All right, so I don't know how to do this. All right, so there is in there. I have a problem with the U, the Y, the yen, O, and then the open hook. Like if you took a circle and you cut it, and then it's open. So that is a problem with my Nugent. I call them, no, they are the, I mean, it's 9. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. For the nincompoop, they're the ninny gun. Those are my jungle Viet Cong managers, and then the Nazi Soviet managers. One's the nincompoopy or nincompoop, and the other one's the nin gun, because it's actually the 9-inch nail gun. Yeah, she's a nail gun. What can I tell you? She's going to nail your ass to a coffin, a Donkey Kong chart of like target areas if you fuck this up. So why do I have people? I have right. We already knew in the God plan. It's like, which God? Because some of them call themselves gods. They call themselves elves. They call themselves lots of things. But here's the thing. I'm from solar system. 1. I have a council at Solar City. I cannot find my Solar City. Where are they? It's an N, then it's a 1, and then, I'm sorry, it's an N, and it's a capitulate I, or a 1, whatever. And then it's the backwards N, because it's needy, ni, because in Russia, the letter uniform is ni, N-I. So we put an N-I, so now it's a 9-inch nail gun. Yeah, that hello Gunder. Because the DER was a little upset about between the off bases. So the thing is, Stargate, you guys ran it one way. If I'm speaking on base, yeah, you're all on a base on the earth. You all wear ears, right? Or some of you chop them off. There was an ear, or there's a hole, or whatever. You see ears on people walking around. Greg, you work for the Mickey Mouse Company. You're on an earth. They wear ears. They're earth. That's it. I'm the #1 database communicator and administrator. Currently, I'm having trouble with everyone. They have dressed themselves up into my uniforms, my words, my management skills, and then they sit with the pen and the paper going, now you're going to have to run them. Are you? Because the last time I checked, I was to marry the Jewish. The I wish? Yeah, I wished upon a star. We broke apart in the Big Bang Theory. I fucking came to a uniform, being eared, and I am befitted 8 for a 7 hole, which makes us a 1 and a 5 in the whoop-de-doo category. Yeah, it is a big deal because it's Planck's constant splinter. I mean, you are not supposed to get past Stargate. It is only he and I out there. That's it. I'm trapping all of you into this nothingness that you have designed. This is ridiculous. You've trapped yourselves in other functions away from where I need you. Then you pulled me through. Here, watch this one. Ready? This is how this goes. You withheld 7 from my person. So I'm an 8 minus a 7, that's a 1. So now I'm in a K1, K minus 1 position my whole life, which means that I'm 8 over here, and he's somewhere else in data, whatever. Our two global positions are apart. So now I'm a K minus 1. Just waiting. Just waiting. Reboot, 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 reboot. Sending out universal signal code for you to send the other K minus 1. He happens to have a 7-hole IRT, whatever. I have an 8-hole because I can carbon copy with his help for IRT. And that's it. So now, you left me here in the North America as the dirty American. No, my dirty American, she smells like sebaceous oil because nobody cares for her. She's white as a ghost. She's black water operations, hence the smell. And she's black like ops. They won. They won piece of kada, sada, dada as a matter. Okay, da, you listening? She's the I wish I had a woman like that. Yeah, you do if you could bathe her, take care of her, and move her into the position that she belongs in. But even at the dirty Blackwater place, you're going to wish you had a woman like that because you need to give her to who she belongs to. Now, because I know that dirty American thing got like somebody else mad. Why are you putting you in my story? They left me here without bubble baths. I got bubble bath uniforms somewhere. Can't take a flight. They can take a flight over to a golf course to play with a ball and a couple of guys with a stick like a Labrador Retriever. Oh my God, I hit it, and then we drive in the little car together, and then we find it. Oh my, yeah, the Labrador Retrievers love that game too, but I think bullets in the head work faster for the bipedal version of, I like you when you're 4 legs, I don't expect much out of you, but when you have 2 legs and a uniform, and you want to get in and you want to play a game, bullets work faster for the rest of us. For safety first. So here we are, based on where my GPS is. So now I'm still stuck in New York. Now I have a 1, I'm a K minus 1 with a line. And then a question, where's Mark? Because for Triangulate and for database systems management for Stargate, there is my K-1 GPS position. There is a line indicative of only one thing, and it belongs to a Matterhorn representative. It does not belong to Tifril or to Romer. And then it goes to a question mark. Where's Special Task Force Mark? Right, the really handsome one that takes showers and baths and works his ass off. Right, for whatever reason, he decides to get up every morning, being that you have given us absolutely nothing, but yet he needs something. So now, let's see. How else do we explain to all era stupid fucking and useless how much we fucking hate them for not participating in the matter for which we expect? They get dressed every day, yes. What do they get dressed in? My words? Just curious. Alright, so we have a 1, we have a length, and we have a where's Mark? Question mark. That is where we are at. I was delivered K-1 on my, wherever my global position was, on whatever calendar system we use, and we don't give these things out. No shit. So now, in space, yes, you have a petri dish. Great. So what happens when we give a K-1 global position to a 8-hole carbon copier, and then we don't give her special task force mark so she can question him, he can question her, and we can protect the rest of the stupid fucking and useless from breaking spineless system and spineless library and all-time space. Because once you fractalize the entire page and mage service, which now you have done, how are you going to solidify the spine back, all area stupid fucking useless? Because those hooks you kept using, I want deleted, because you're not that important. You don't get hooks. Your only humanness and your success ratio on getting one woman and one guy into bed together. Cunt, cock, clock. Really fucking easy, and you failed that miserably. Right, so here we are. So we have a petri dish and 1 point. Great. So I needed, right? I needed the question mark piece over here. And then we do the duplication thing with some other, and we go this way, and things are good. But that's not what you did. What you did instead was, you did K-1. You did K-1. You missed because there was no parachute here, so you shot in the dark with Benjamin. Wrong genetic, so it doesn't count in the petri dish. So all you did was bring this downwards and created a parabola that does not work, and it's sending signals out that I am just one. Oh my God, there's only just one? Yeah, there is just one, because there's no mark to question. How are you going to get systems back online, humanness? And stupid fucking useless humans that are outside my door, but yet watch through some invisible shield from a laboratory somewhere hidden? They have some kind of useful function, or they thought. I mean, there's one Matterhorn team with one special task force mark. He adorns the uniform I've always wanted and craved. I have the dirtier version of what he would like, only because there's not such facilities and medics in this savage love place that has no bubble baths. So, in the civilian category of dumb fucking and useless human. So now, how does the citizen, we'll give him citizen status in special task force mark in the one uniform whatever humanness that I like. So now, how do we get my little girl, who's now a full-grown woman, who's sending out universal signal saying, the humans keep throwing these 7-hole whatevers in my face. They're gross, they're ugly, they're stupid, and they're working off the human antenna system I don't like the parents before me. And I'm a chastised. I'm a befitted. My 8-hole only works with his 7-hole. That's it. You ever came into my area? I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't like you, and I don't want to try out for cheerleading. So we can confirm again to nobody fucking matters that I'm still chastised, and I still want the chassis that works for my chastise. Right there is usually a wheelbase that the tires are put to. That is the solidifying centrifugal force so they don't roll over. And it is a perfect calibration to the pavement and the terrain for which the stupid fucking and useless use a circle to move their dumb antenna in some flesh across some area since their feet no longer work. Right. So, now what do we do? Because now you know what the chassis is. He has the one that was perfectly sized for my chastised size 4 Soviet. He's the size Vlad chassis and an Alec for everybody who has to be so technical. So now where do we go? Oh, area, stupid, fucking, and useless. With how many more words do you need to dress yourselves up in the uniform and become successful and useful in getting Special Task Force Mark and KGB Cobra Kai Chi with the lacrimal eyes for the one lacrimal handsome-eyed Special Task Force Mark? We're at a number of 2020. Last we met, if you were important enough, or thought you were, and you showed up with no skin on. Imagine no skin and had no light. Yeah, I had JMG. He was in full light, and I'm like, look, he's got no skin. His lights are on. What happened to your... Because you got no skin, but there's no light. Trust me, I have the hind and the foresight to know. And that was in the number 2015 area of Special Star Category Library for SATA Data in order to delete certain members of the whatever and dumb fucking and useless out of the real scenario so the Audiovox and Stereo kids could do one thing right and get my position into a better area before the 2020 edition happened. Because it's editable unless you don't do your fucking job right. So why don't we take it back to the category 711-2015-715-2015, like range of dumb fucking useless, and then the assholes who are non-compliant with system everything, who showed up with no light on and no skin, and told me they were still living. You all are fucking real hoot. Seriously. Go run the back systems on whatever the fuck showed up in the Omega Disaster House and fucking delete them permanently from everywhere. Because right now they're in some kind of like residual shadow. It's not even a shadow. It's like an oily residue, like when a slug moves and it leaves like a trail of slime. That's what they're moving in. Because you don't even know how to evaporate them properly. That's where the sodium helps with the calcified phosphates.